Live, Leon Bibb, Jill Beach, commentator Dick Fagler, meteorologist Steve Brown, and Jim Donovan. This is Channel 3 News.
Good evening, everyone. The two Germanys, East and West, ended 45 years of division with tens of thousands of people cheering and a blaze of fireworks at the creation of a new German nation. It was here a year ago at the Brandenburg Gate where the Berlin Wall began coming down. Again, the Brandenburg Gate was centerpiece of the celebrations of unity in Germany. Earlier in the day, Allied commanders who governed Berlin since the end of World War II handed it back. Former West Berlin mayor Willy Brandt, who held Berlin together when the city was divided, said the new Germany was not a Germany of the old type. He talked about what he saw coming forth in the new Germany.
I really believe being on good terms with our neighbors after all the bad experience we have had is so much in Germany's own interest that this will be the decisive factor.
There have been some demonstrations by those worried of a return to Germany's past, but mostly there are celebrations in this nation of 78 million people. Elections are scheduled for December 2nd for Germany.
CNN Headline News. I'm Gordon. Vacation has become a reality 45 years after the World War II Allies divided the nation in two. The new German flag was raised, the bells tolled, and the crowd cheered, and the two Germanys became one. Hundreds of thousands of people gathered at the Brandenburg Gate to witness the rebirth of a nation.
I think this moment is not only good for Germany. I hope that all East European countries will live now better without communism and Stalinism.
It's great. It's a beautiful day. It's the greatest day from Germany.
It was less than a year ago that many gathered at that site to tear down chunks of the Berlin Wall. The reunification party wasn't limited to those living in Germany. It was a big day for Germans living in the United States as well. Many called their now united homeland to talk to relatives there about the big day. Ed Garston reports.
George Keilhofer figured it was a big enough day to roust his brother-in-law in what was still East Germany.
Yeah, Well, he also says they're going to celebrate a lot, and they have more reason over there to celebrate than we do. Because
Keilhofer and his wife Annie are like most of those who live in Frankenmuth. It's a little burg where most everyone is German. And most every business looks like it was beamed in from Bavaria. And the magic of reunification has citizens in full bloom, like florists Heinz and Christine Pfeffer, who are handing out carnations to all comers.
Some way to to show people how we feel about the joyous day of unification.
If you divide a family, you know, that never works in the end. Families should be united.
The Bronner family runs what is billed as the largest Christmas store in the world here. Newest among the thousands of holiday decorations, special tree ornaments commemorating the fall of the Berlin Wall and October 3rd.
A ribbon bringing them together with the inscription Reunification of Germany, October 3rd, 1990, and then the two doves on here as symbols of peace.
But it's not all holiday cheer, even in the Christmas business, when it comes to East meets West.
The products will be a higher price because it was an artificial price that was used by the government to convert products of the Eastern Bloc countries into Western cash.
The Keilhofers, who own a wood carving business, are concerned too.
Those prices are so high now that we hold back a little bit ordering things because they're in a pretty good mess right now.
But it's October, a time most Germans celebrate in any year without a special reason. Curiously enough, this little bit of Deutschland and the Heartland never had an Oktoberfest before. City fathers say they just never had time to put it all together. But now they have a reason to celebrate, and they found the time.
A proclamation dedicating the 1990 Oktoberfest to the reunification of Germany.
Ed Garston, CNN, Frankenmuth, Michigan.